everyone. Welcome to the Hot Sauce Show. My name is Zach. I'm your host. We are live at the Fiery Foods Show in Albuquerque, and I have Gabe from The Spicy Shark here. Gabe,
how we doing?
Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell me about the Spicy Shark, the origins, and I love the branding and everything. Where did it all come from?
Yeah, so I'm a kind of a Jaws lunatic.
Okay.
I have a 1975 Chevy Blazer that I remodeled to look identical to Chief Brody's Blazer
that's so cool.
in Jaws, and so I've always been this Jaws lunatic. Just love it. But in 2012, I was down on Amity Island, Martha's Vineyard, and I got to meet Wendy Benchley, the wife of the late Peter Benchley, who wrote Jaws, and she let me know basically the plight of sharks and how humans are killing over 100 million a year. And this was stuff I knew nothing about. I was just a big Jaws fanatic. So I joined her organization, Shark Savers, started scuba diving. Now I go diving with sharks. And
cool.
Honestly, if that whole thing on the vineyard never happened in 2012, I don't know if it would be the Spicy Shark. So it's just part of my life. I love diving with sharks. And yeah. So
And then do you love hot sauce somewhere in there?
Okay. Hot sauce, yes. So my two favorite things, other than my wife and daughter, are sharks and hot sauce. So I grew up in a really ethnic part of northern New Jersey, and I had a lot of Indian and Asian friends, and we were eating spicy curries. Our favorite fast food place was called Curry in a Hurry in the city, and so I was eating things that were really hot. And then me and my sister started messing around with recipes, and friends and family really liked it, and that's what started, with
that's
our
really
original
awesome.
hot sauce, and went from there. And when I was coming up with the name, I was like, well, of course, the Spicy Shark.
Yeah. That's perfect. What's the first sauce we have here?
So the first one, we're kind of known, we're known for a few different things, but we're known for our sweet heat, especially, and I wanted to start it because this is our best seller here in Albuquerque. New Mexicans love our sweet heat, our hot honey, and our hot maple syrups.
Great. Okay.
So I thought I would start with this one.
Let's get into
it. And this is a blend of 3 types of honey, mostly clover, some alfalfa, some goldenrod, and I infuse this with habanero and just a touch of cinnamon. And medium heat, we have a very scientific 5-fin heat scale. So we go from mild to wicked hot. This is a medium.
Okay.
Love this on pizza, fried chicken, biscuits, warm desserts like apple pie, cheese plates. You can make hot toddies with it. You can do a lot.
And what do the 3 different honeys do? Just add a little complexity?
Yeah, so mostly clover, and then I add some alfalfa and some goldenrod. So yeah, I sourced honey for over 6 months before deciding what to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. All right, here we go. Cheers. You said habanero?
So you get like a 1 Mississippi before the heat comes in.
Yep.
That little back note of cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And because it's all real pepper, the heat comes and the heat goes. It's not going to stay for a very long time.
Doesn't linger, but I'm sure that builds really nicely when you're eating on chicken and waffles.
Oh, yeah. And out here, since we're at the Fiery Food Show, sopapillas, which is like, everyone's jam out here, you could do the hot honey or the hot maple syrup.
Yeah. Wow, really, really good. Now, is that one of your original products, or is that?
Yes, I actually, my initial launch had both the hot honey, which was made just in time for this show. We basically launched the company here,
really,
which is why this is such a special show to us. We did 2 small events in New Hampshire in February of 2019. I started the company in 18, and then this was like our launch, and this was the last one. Like, in order to ship the hot honey, it got packaged the day before the 5-day minimum to get it on the truck.
And then you just crushed it.
Yeah. And then it was our top seller here. So the hot honey and the original, which is the first one I ever made, were part of the initial launch.
Cool. So tell me about the original.
So the original, this is the one that my sister and I had been messing around with for a long time. We were using Scotch bonnet peppers in her husband's garden. Her husband's Jamaican, and he introduced me to Scotch bonnets. When I launched it, I ended up making it a habanero sauce, but the identical recipe. So this is a habanero sauce with carrot, ginger, and a whole lot of bell pepper.
Okay.
I love this on everything, but I haven't had a slice of pizza with this in 6 years without the original on. But I mean, you could use it on salads. The nice ginger really is great for a salad dressing. You could totally put it in soups, certainly on chicken, breakfast sandwiches. It really does go on everything.
Very tasty. Cheers.
Cheers.
Really nice. Smooth. The bell pepper gives it kind of that full body texture.
Yep. Use orange bell peppers in that.
And gives it obviously a great color. And you said you'd moved from Scotch bonnet originally,
yes,
to the habanero.
Before I started the company, it started as a Scotch bonnet hot sauce because that's what my brother-in-law was growing in his backyard in New Jersey. Yeah, but I've been in New Hampshire for God, 25 years. So
Yeah.
we're a New Hampshire
New
company.
Hampshire. Cool. All right. And then what's the last one we have?
So
here?
this one I'm really excited to talk about.
Okay.
This is, so I was telling you about our 5-fin heat scale. So
Okay.
mild to wicked hot.
Okay.
Well, I launched, I wanted to go hotter, and it's hard to make something super flavorful and super hot.
Yes,
so
it
I
is.
said, what am I going to do? I already have a 5-fin product, the Megalodon. Well, I'll add a 6th fin and do the 6-fin
That's
series.
not fair.
And then since I had a Megalodon, which is the largest shark that ever existed, what's bigger than a Megalodon? Well, mythical creatures that come into my head at 2 a.m. Half mako snake, half mako shark, and
Oh my
and half
goodness.
snake. So it's
Look
the mako
at
snake.
that.
So this is one of 2 in the 6 fins, but this one's super exciting because it's my newest, and because it made the show Hot Ones last year. So this was on season 21 of Hot Ones.
Oh, cool. Which number was it?
Yeah, it was number 6.
Number 6.
So it
Okay,
kicked
that's
off the
up
back
there.
half, and the Jennifer Lawrence episode was pretty awesome. So
I don't know
if
if
you
I've seen
haven't
the one. I
seen
got to go
it's
check it.
Really good.
She talks.
A lot of memes came out of that.
Oh my goodness.
The bomb wrecks her, but we're the first ones to knock her off her game in that episode.
Really?
But
Okay.
she seems like a really cool girl.
Great.
So this one is I wanted to go all in on Indian flavors.
Okay.
So I want you to think tikka masala and smell this before you try it.
Okay.
So I start with a masala base,
Okay.
coconut milk, mango chutney, curry spices.
Wow.
And this one has Reaper, Ghost, and habanero. The habanero in this is purely for the flavor. This is all about the Reaper and the
Reaper.
Ghost as far as
and then
the
you
heat
said
goes.
the Indian cuisine.
Yes. So this should be all tikka masala. That's the goal of this. Any Indian food, it goes incredible. I mean,
Yes.
you can put this on anything. I had this on a Nashville fried chicken, and it made it
Made it,
unbelievable.
Yeah, over the top. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. There is almost no heat up front, and then it's
First is the Ghost, and then the Reaper's going to come in.
Build.
About right now.
Yep,
And then
yep.
it's going to start to build.
wow, really, really nice.
Thank you.
Yep, there it is. Oh,
Well, I couldn't advertise as 6 fins if it's not going to punch you a little bit.
yeah.
That the 6-fin series, that and the Hamagata, which is my other 6-fin, those are as hot as I can go, where we still deliver a ton of flavor. It's very easy to go hotter than
Yeah.
that, but then you
Right.
miss some of the
Right,
subtle
right.
notes. Like you get a little bit of clove at the end in there. When I went hotter during recipe development, you miss those subtle notes. So that's
Wow.
as hot as we really go.
Yeah, it's really great, and it's so difficult to find hot sauce that tastes good, or beyond taste good, have flavor.
Right.
So, well, you nailed it with that.
That's what we're all about. I mean, we certainly have some really hot sauces, but we are all about a culinary experience and elevating the food that you're
Yeah,
eating.
I really love that. Cool. All right, Gabe.
Well, thank you so
sir.
much.
Appreciate it. Have a great
Appreciate
show.
it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for listening to The Hot Sauce Show. Be sure to follow us here and on socials to stay up to date on future episodes.